Hello, I am your host of the live broadcast, Carol Tuttle. I am the creator of many wonderful life changing tools that I offer online. Say hello in a comment thread. Say hello in a comment thread. We are live from my home. And I have this awesome, I got my money jacket on today. This just rich. Not that I want to look rich, it just more of the aesthetics of rich. That I'm worth it. I have value, and money wants to support me. So today we are talking about money. I've recently posted, I think it went out today, an article that I'm going to actually talk about in this live broadcast. We'll put a link up to it. It's at caroltuttle.com. The current economic conditions of inflation. This is not made up. This is not like, oh, you just have to think positive. That will not bring gas prices down, unfortunately, unless we did, enough of us did it. If we had, masses shifting our state of lack and scarcity in this country, I think we would see a massive shift in the economy that we can't necessarily control in the day to day dynamics of it. And let's chat about that. I know it's affected us. I've been able to move through the recent ups and downs and ebbs and flows of money in the last 10 years. I launched, I think it was 8 years ago, my 30-day money cure. Say hi in a comment where you're tuning in from. I've got a great giveaway I'll announce in a moment. And please share this. We are still, as a collective humanity, money is a troublesome experience for a lot of people. It is a great imbalance on this planet, and it's our opportunity as individuals to shift that. And it does take our commitment to participate in some of the inner work that's necessary to shift the outer world of our life. And that's what the 30-day money cure does. And so in this state of inflation, we've all had side effects from it, whether it's just basically your money doesn't go as far. I know our company, it's a very small business in the fact that we don't have a lot of employees. We have about 20, and I don't have an essential commodity that you need like food or gas. I have things that bring pleasure and support you in they're not necessities, they are added value to your life. And yet I know a lot of people that have invested in what I share, what I sell online, has become essential to them for their own well-being, and I thank you for that. But even in our particular scenario, our own company, and I think a lot of small businesses can claim this, because people, when your money does not go as far, you have to make decisions on where it goes. And even in the last year, we've had to let go of 4 employees due to needing to shrink our salary overhead because we weren't bringing in as much money in sales. I am a website and a content creator, in the sense that I create content for your benefit, whether it be through video or written, and a lot of it's for free. But yet there is a paywall for the kind of deep dive of what I do. And I don't never have in my career of being online now for 24 years, I've never put ads on my website. And I've never, I'm not paid to pitch things. I'm not, we make money from e-commerce. You are our bread and butter, and we thank you so much for that. It is the fuel that keeps this engine running, so thank you. But what I want to do is help you today. I recently was feeling very kind of down and out about this, because I feel like in the world of healing and really progressing in your own personal growth and awareness, you feel like it can become troublesome or wearisome to have to cycle through things you've done so many times. Like, really, I got to do this again? I thought we had shifted this for good. I have to revisit this. And I was feeling that way about this whole money thing, because my husband and I have made huge strides in the last 30 years. If you know our story, we were stuck with a scenario that we had created, and we finally woke up to that it was our creation, and a lot of it was compelling beliefs that we had about not enough. We were in a state of raising our 4 children at the time, no income, zippo zero income for at least 9 months. And everything was going on credit cards. And we had accrued up to what now in today's world would be about $100,000 worth of credit card debt. And that just, you wake up to that every day. Can't decide which is worse, that or chronic pain. It's emotional chronic pain and mental chronic pain because you feel like you're burying yourself. Well, we started to really look at the inner workings of our experience with money, and we started to do that inner work. This is like 1993. We were way ahead of our time in the sense that it was pretty woo-woo and pretty far out. But, desperation makes you open to new things. You're like, well, what we're doing is not working. Well, let's try something different. And so we did. And we, over the years, have really dedicated ourselves to practicing and even employing more strategies and being smart with our money, because it's a twofold process. There's the inner and outer world when it comes to money. But the inner world drives the primary experience. The outer world is the management and the function and the whole practical to-dos with money that you may have to clean up as well. So we've done that. We now are back in. I'm like, yay, we have to do the money cure again. Let's do this, because I was feeling that wearisome frustration of really, because of the fact that I was troubled about money. I was troubled about my company. I was concerned, we were looking at not being able to make it ultimately unless things shifted. And as I was in a mode of prayer over this, which in my practice, it's always been one of being prayerful to seek guidance, understanding, insight. Literally, in the moment in that period of reflection and really being in that prayerful state, an answer came to me. And I was told, and I hope I can explain this in a way that's tangible for you, practical and application, that I had never has this setup, this experience been in play with this particular economic situation, the energetics of the current environment, and that it was what was required in me, what was, and where I have been with the energy of money was no longer adequate to move through this period of life experience to ensure my success, that I needed to do some work, and I needed to change some beliefs, and I needed to look at my own construct of being all both in my mental state, my emotional state, my physical function with money, my spiritual practice, that I needed to fine tune all that. I needed to remedy it by doing the work, doing the inner work. And then I was shown a 3-step process that I've been practicing that I'm going to teach you today. Who wants to learn this 3-step process? Say me in a comment, and you'll enter yourself into my giveaway, which is my money affirmation card deck. I apologize, I don't have one to show you right here. It's fabulous. It's a great way to get practicing on shifting your money beliefs. The money affirmation card deck, we're going to give that away. Who wants to learn my 3-step process to shift your energy during the current inflated economy to make it work better for you, to be in charge of it, to be the one that has more, that you're more powerful than the situation you're in, that you can actually manipulate the situation to your benefit when you can't change the bigger situation, because there's more powers at play that are influencing it that we're not able to necessarily just change. So that's what we're going to do today, this 3-step process. It's really cool. And since I've done it, I'm going to give you my success stories. We had letting go of 4 employees, and they were key employees, was, a big shift. You've got to learn to adapt. Who's going to take on more roles? Who's going to do what? You're not replacing them. You're finding new ways of doing things. And I have to tell you, with the new AI technology being rolled out and the apps that are available to us to help us with editing, to help us with any, just there's a lot out there that helps a content company be able to do what they're doing without needing the human factor, that less humans can do more. And that's what we've learned to do. We have actually been able to upscale our production level. It's, in a manner, forced us to learn new things. I've loved it. At 66 years old, I'm thrilled to learn new things and take on more writing. I had stepped away from a lot of the original writing, and with using copywriters and the people we had employed to do certain things, I'm back in the thick of it in a way, and it's quite exciting to be able to use those talents I have on a weekly basis now. I always looked at everything, and I'm always editing, and I always wrote primary. I was never completely removed. It was just the fine tuning of the writing that we were using other people for. And I'm back at it, and I love it. So that's exciting for the opportunity I have, and to continue to grow and not think I'm retiring. I'm embracing new and learning how to use the technology that's readily available to those of us that are committed to learning. So it's exciting. So if you want to enter the giveaway I have today, either two things you can do. I'm going to teach my 3-step process. And then also, if you had a success story or you had a real legitimate life shift from doing the money cure, just share briefly that in a comment. We're going to give away the money deck, my money affirmation card deck. So that was a big, we're doing more with less. And that was a huge shift. And then we literally unexpectedly, had a significant payout from an investment that my husband and I have had for years. We're not even planning on it. It came out of the blue. It was a huge blessing. And you're like, okay, money cure at work. Here we go. Many, many, many of the thousands of students that have gone through the money cure can make claim to these stories. Similar things in their own version. And then the third thing that happened, I've leased my cars for a period of years now, and my lease was up earlier this month. Well, we're only it was last month. And my lease was, my car only had 18,000 miles on it, because honestly, when you work at home, you can put a lot fewer miles on your car. And we decided we were just going to pay it out and buy the car, because there's no point in leasing it. Well, when the dealer knew we were going to just keep the car, he actually came forward and offered us a brand new 2024 model that had less than 5,000 miles on it, because a salesman had been driving it. And he lowered our lease by $350. Like, really? This is all because I started to use this 3-step process. It was awesome. And I'm doing the money cure. So let's put a link up. If you want to get a free course right away, you can do my masterclass. But let's get into these 3 steps. The first step always is, for me, affirmation, gratitude. Giving thanks for what I have. Knowing that I have much more than many people on this planet, noticing the things that are the everyday things we get very used to, which is a comfortable bed, just laying in my bed, and recognizing that I have a warm, comfortable bed to go to sleep in at night. To notice I do have a vehicle to drive myself around and make transportation easier. I notice the food that I'm able to purchase and invest in, and the talents that I have to make. I don't know if any of you watch me on my stories, but I make some pretty impressive dinners. They're very healthy, and they look really good, because they are. So I'm grateful for that as well, that I have those talents. So Just share in a comment real quick. What are you grateful for when it comes to money and what money has provided you already? So you really want to focus on that. What has money provided for you? Money is a tool. I teach this in the money care that it's a tool. It is a tool that we use to exchange for typically either services, experiences, or stuff. It is a tool. And it is something that's meant to serve us. Too often, money becomes the enemy, and where the power is, and where we get, there's a lot of people that feel like, oh, I just tired. I don't want to have to deal with this anymore. I'm tired of all the money stuff, but it's not going away, and there is a opportunity here to shift that. Step one: gratitude for what money you have, and what is one thing you can honestly just even right here in this moment, I can buy these shoes that aren't necessary. I wear a lot of tennis shoes because of taking care of my feet, and I've had the money to buy all kinds of cool looking tennis shoes to serve my feet. I'm so grateful for that. Okay, second step. Okay, got the first step. Anytime you're feeling that down and out, that I'm just tired of the money thing, gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, money. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being a tool. Thank you. Now, this is where we get into the weird energy stuff, but it works. And I have no idea how balloons go. Is everybody seeing those balloons? Apparently, when I move my hand, no, I don't know. Maybe Colleen can investigate what is the prompt for that to happen, because it's happened more than once. I'm like, it's not my birthday. So anyway, step number 2 is where we get into kind of the weird energy stuff, but it works. It works because you can manipulate the quantum field. What you believe and the tricks you can play with energy tools do have an effect. So I was shown this. It was really cool. I said, now, Carol, you've got to see that your money stretches. And, I don't have a cool graphic to show you of money stretching. So you see everything it needs to cover. See, so let's imagine that it's only covering this much. We're going to take it out here. So now money, it's not like you're flowing more. You're going to take, and you could flow more, but your money, what you have, what currently is your status of your income flow, and you're going to stretch it to cover more. Imagine you can even draw this in your creation journal, the area, and just even put in little figures of what it is it covers, bills, or write out the words, and that your money, draw a stretchy looking, and now stretch it bigger. It covers more. It expands. Now, we've seen that happen in our company with the shift we've had to make in the last year with fewer people to do things, but it's more things. We're doing more things. So it's expanded our talents. You don't know how it's going to happen. It could show up as getting a lesser lease on a car. I've shared that. You don't always have to know. You just my money is stretching and covering more. I'm getting more out of what I have. Now, if you need all these steps in more detail, I have written a post about some of the features that I'm talking about that was published today at caroltuttle.com. If we can put up a link to that, it'd be awesome. Now, the third step. This is one of now affirmations that you need to be referencing. And these are similar ones are in that article. I'm going to give you some ones I have right here, and I'll give you a minute to write these down. The third step now is matching what you've done to manipulate energy with beliefs to empower that function. Because now you need to hold the beliefs, because that's what feeds these techniques. Number 1, my dollars stretch further than ever. You can even put an I am grateful in front of it. I am grateful my dollars stretch further than ever. Okay? But you got that? My dollars stretch further than ever. Now, practically everyone that goes through the Money Cure has a story to support this. I'd say it's in the high 90 percentile. Maybe some people got to go through it a few more times, and it finally shows up. Money flows to me in surprising ways. Money flows to me in surprising ways. Okay? Number 3, I've got 5 of these for you. I attract amazing deals effortlessly. I attract amazing deals effortlessly. And you can put I am grateful in front of any of these. I'm just, you know that, so I'm just saying them. I attract amazing deals effortlessly. Number 4, this is really good. Despite inflation, because it's just the way it is right now. It's an inflated economy. It is the way it is. Despite inflation, my money works harder for me. You could even draw money. This would be cool. This would be a great energy sketch. I want to see some of these in the Healing Center Facebook group. Give a dollar bill, draw the vertical, this up and down, and then put muscles on it, like arms with muscles, and maybe a bar, your body's holding a heavy barbell. Despite inflation, my money works harder for me. And number 5, gratitude fills my heart as my dollars multiply. Gratitude fills my heart as my dollars multiply. Now, we started with gratitude with step 1, and step 3 ended with gratitude, and that's a great cycle to be setting into play. Now, your next step is to go sign up for the 30-day Money Cure. How this works is I have 14 courses that I offer in my Healing Center platform. It's a website, healwithcarol.com, and there's 14 courses in there. 5 times a year, we go through 5 different courses in a manner that we call group supported. What that looks like is you have the opportunity to join the private Facebook group, and the community, the bulk of them are all moving through the same course. This is a 4-week course, and it covers some really phenomenal things. There is audios for you to listen to. There are videos for you to watch. It's all laid out in the 4-week sequence. You have daily activities that you'll participate in. You have week 1 activities. It might take you 20, 30, I would say a week. If you really want to get the most out of it, 45 minutes to an hour, and you can bring it down to 10 minutes or less a day in your activities. There are some daily activities, and even doing one of the many is hugely impactful. And the first week, we look at clearing all your money inheritance, your money, the beliefs you inherited, the culture you were raised in, kind of the generational stuff. You're cleaning up all that. Colleen, can you remind me what's in week 2? I had to ask you about that. You think I know this. Just write that, or Kim, if Kim's on here. But that first piece is a huge deal. Any money, any experiences of lack that you're running are usually generational. They're not new. You're not the author. Oh, your set points. Thank you, Kim. So week 2 is your set points. You have a certain energetic pattern. You're programmed to have so much flow, so much debt. The whole thing is on like autopilot, and we shift that. Meaning, let's say you have more money flow in, and if you have a certain set point for debt, you'll attract to you subconsciously issues that cost you money, life problems, things that now you have to put money more out for to get you back to that set point, and we change all that. Week 3 is you learn your money profile based on your energy type. You have a very specific pattern with money. Each type does. Your money type and your money profile, and how to now shift that. There's content in there for each of the 4 types. Nobody offers information like that. That is highly exclusive to my work because that's my program. And then the fourth week is your partner in money. Now I get asked a lot, what if your partner doesn't want to do this because they think it's like weird or woo woo or like, I don't know, they're stubborn. You do it in behalf of them and you can include their energy and you can actually make a massive shift without them even knowing what you're up to. I wouldn't talk about it with them. I keep it very private and just do the work because you're co-creating your experience with money, and the more conscious person in the relationship dynamic has the more power to shift it. And you're probably giving your power away to the other person, and it's just making you feel repressed and frustrated, which just adds to the money dilemma. If you're not in a partnership, then you can do this with you can do the fourth week with the reference to an employer, a parent, your parents. What did they create? You've got parents. What was their situation? Maybe you're separated, divorced, whatever. Do it with the person you used to be with. But there's ways to adjust that to your particular situation. So I hope you'll join in. We start a week from Monday on the 20th. We start as go get in there now, get going. If you've never been a Healing Center member, you get your first 2 weeks for free. Some of you like to get things going ahead of the group. Then you don't feel any pressure and you feel like, okay, I'm kind of ahead of this and I'm less likely to drop out or get behind. And that's an option as well. Go to healwithcarol.com/moneycure, all one word, and you'll see more reasons to sign up. And if you want to start with my quiz, I'll give you lots of links here if you want to just decide which one is right for you to join in on. You have got the opportunity to take a money quiz. Go to healwithcarol.com/money quiz, and that will lead you then to a master class to shift the to start shifting your energy. It's a very good master class, really awesome. So that's what we've got. If you got a question for me, put it up in a comment. My support team will be watching the comment thread. We hope you'll be a part of our experience here in the Money Cure. It's awesome. It really is. It's life-changing. 100%. I guarantee it. You just got to show up. If you don't show up and do the work, it's tough to change. But if you're willing to commit some time, even if you don't believe me, it will change. I've got thousands of people. I've had probably close to 7,000 people go through this course, and it's made such an impact on the majority. Huge things, small to big, all kinds of stuff. And Jane Nickel, she just popped up a comment, and she is a huge success story there. She was in every way someone that didn't have a life situation that she could have ever predicted that she would pull off what she did in purchasing her dream home on a lake. I mean, any practical, realistic person would say, well, I don't know how you're going to do that because you don't have a situation that would ever, support that materializing. And she did it. And she said, definitely worth every moment spent on Money Cure. So good things are waiting for you. I hope you'll join in. I appreciate you tuning in today. Share this, please. Let other people know about this course. It's very unique and very timely. And our giveaway winner is, drum roll, because that's being texted to me. Let's see if I missed anything in my agenda. I think we're good. Just give away the Sherry Brooks Dallin. You have won the Money Affirmation Deck. And you can email support. It's support@lythelp.com. And heads up, I announced this in our last Healing Center coaching call. Small businesses like mine have to make challenging decisions all the time, but we feel very much guided and led by the divine and God really helping us. And we've recently made the decision that we will be retiring my essential oils healing blends line. Our sales have not been strong enough to support our offering them. That is just a real bummer for a lot of people because they are a cut above and definitely do the work that they were formulated to do. And so I know we only have about 17 of the I Am Rich oils in stock, and we will not be replenishing those. They are a really fabulous oil blend that helps shift from the just the smell as you're working with shifting your emotional and mental state. There becomes a point of reference with that as you smell the oil, and it works in helping open up your energy meridians, things clear more easily. It helps keep grounding you in the new state of thinking and feeling, which then creates a new energetic offering. So those will be available till they're gone. The one I would use next, if you miss out on that one, is called I Am Confident, because we need to be confident in a time when things are very tumultuous. And as we hold our own and move through unsteady times, we can stay on our path and really not get pulled out by what's going on in the world or even other people in our lives. So I know we're going to be putting them on sale at the end of the month, and then once we've sold out, we will be discontinuing them and thanking them for all that they've served us with. They've been a great product line, but there's other things that we really want to offer you. And got to do what you got to do when you're a business. So appreciate your support on that. Thanks again for tuning in, and hope to see you in the Money Cure. You can join we'll put a link up to the Facebook group. Maybe you don't know about that, but it's a beautiful, lovely space with the most amazing people. That alone is worth the $69 a month. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, when you sign up for the Healing Center, it's $69 a month, and it's an automatic billing until you've decided you're discontinuing your membership. But for only $69, you can do the entire Money Cure. That's a deal. Best use of your money I can think of. Okay, use those 3 steps and let me know. Come back and share in here or in another post somewhere how that's made a difference. I want to hear your successes because you're going to have them. Thanks, everyone.